Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to tell you about the biggest case of financial fraud in recent history. The biggest case of financial fraud in recent history is undoubtedly the Madoff fraud, named after its mastermind, Bernard L. Madoff. The Madoff fraud, also known as the Ponzi scheme of the century, unfolded in the early 2000s and sent shockwaves through the global financial industry. Madoff's elaborate scheme not only defrauded thousands of investors out of billions of dollars but also revealed significant flaws in regulatory oversight and investor due diligence. Bernard Madoff, a respected and influential figure in the financial world, operated his fraudulent scheme for over 2 decades. He founded Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities LLC, BLMIS, in 1960, which eventually became one of the largest market-making businesses on Wall Street. Madoff used his reputation and connections to attract wealthy individuals, celebrities, charitable organizations, and even institutional investors to invest in his firm. Bernard Madoff started his investment firm, Bernard L. Madoff Investment Securities LLC, in 1960. Over the years, he gained a reputation as a successful and respected figure in the financial world. However, in reality, Madoff was operating a massive Ponzi scheme, which involved using new investors' money to pay off returns to existing investors while misrepresenting it as genuine investment profits. Details of the fraud. Madoff's scheme went undetected for several decades, largely due to his reputation and the aura of exclusivity surrounding his firm. He attracted high-net-worth individuals, celebrities, charities, and institutional investors who believed they were investing in a legitimate and highly profitable operation. Madoff promised consistent, above-average returns, which he claimed were achieved through a strategy involving split-strike conversions. In reality, Madoff was not actually investing the funds. Instead, he simply moved money from one investor to another, creating the illusion of legitimate investment returns. The scheme relied heavily on new investor money to sustain itself and prevent the need for actual returns. Madoff's statements and financial documents were fraudulent, and he deliberately falsified investment reports and account balances. Discovery and consequences. In December 2008, during the global financial crisis, Madoff's scheme began to unravel. Due to market conditions and increasing withdrawal requests, he could no longer sustain the fraudulent operation. Madoff confessed to his sons that his investment business was a Ponzi scheme, and they reported him to the authorities. Madoff was arrested on December 11, 2008. In 2009, he pleaded guilty to various charges, including securities fraud, investment advisor fraud, and other related offenses. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison, one of the most significant sentences ever imposed for financial crimes. The fallout from Madoff's fraud was extensive. Thousands of investors, including individuals, charities, and financial institutions, suffered immense losses totaling approximately $65 billion. Many people's life savings were wiped out, and numerous charitable organizations faced severe financial distress. The scandal also highlighted significant shortcomings in regulatory oversight and due diligence in the financial industry. Lessons learned and reforms. The Madoff fraud case shed light on several important lessons and led to significant reforms in the financial industry. Some key takeaways include the need for increased regulatory scrutiny and oversight. The case exposed gaps in regulatory supervision and highlighted the importance of more rigorous oversight of investment advisors and funds. Importance of independent verification. Investors and regulators learned the importance of independent verification of investment performance and holdings, as relying solely on self-reported information can be risky. Awareness of red flags. The Madoff case highlighted various red flags, such as consistently high returns, secrecy regarding investment strategies, and lack of transparency. Investors and regulators have become more vigilant in identifying potential warning signs of fraudulent schemes. Investor education and due diligence. The case underscored the need for investors to conduct thorough due diligence and ask critical questions before entrusting their money to any investment opportunity. The Madoff fraud case stands as a cautionary tale for investors, regulators, and the financial industry as a whole. It demonstrated the devastating consequences that can arise from unchecked greed and deception. In its aftermath, efforts were made to strengthen regulatory oversight, improve transparency, and enhance investor protection measures to prevent similar schemes from happening in the future. Overall, the Madoff fraud case serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of financial fraud and the importance of robust regulatory oversight and investor diligence. It has had a lasting impact on the financial industry, influencing reforms and efforts to protect investors from similar schemes in the future. I hope you liked this video very much. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories and new information. Like, comment and share the video as much as possible. Thank you for watching.